We're looking at letters to the editor this week because they're an important part of argumentation in the most current sense. Through them, common people write responses to periodicals about the most timely issues. This week, you'll get to practice considering an issue and responding to it in a concise and poignant way. Your assignment shouldn't be a difficult one. I'd like you to write a letter of just about 150 words in response to another article you or a classmate finds of interest in a current periodical. You're welcome to use anything written in the past month or so from any journal, whether a widely circulated newspaper, an obscure religious journal you know of, or anything in between, that publishes a letter to the editor section. Note that if you want to submit your letter and hope to actually get it published, you actually have a better chance with a lesser read publication than with the New York Times, per se. It's important before you begin writing that you choose something that interests you, that you feel strongly about, or that you have a definite opinion on, which is at least somewhat different from the one the author expresses. Before you write, check the publication's guidelines for the details of submission, including what they like their responses to include, formatting, etc. It's a little different for each publication. Put your name, address, phone number, and email address, if you're using email, which I assume most of you would, at the top of the letter. Address it to Dear Editor as a salutation. Then, express your response to the article at hand, mentioning the article by its title and the author in your initial sentences. Keep your letter concise, and try to make it clever and poignant. Major publications receive hundreds of these a day, so making yours stand out is important. Proofread it carefully. Editors like to publish letters they don't have to edit. If you want to, you can include your age or grade as well, as some publications like to print thoughtful letters by young people. This is a chance for you to show some of your best skills in argumentation. You're welcome to actually submit your letter if you like. Be sure it fits into the time frame that the periodical suggests for submission. For instance, the New York Times only welcomes articles in response to things printed in the last 7 days. And I'd love to hear from you about it if it gets published, and we'll share it with your classmates as well. I'm also going to include a link to an article on the course documents page that details something that one of the letter editors in the New York Times wrote about how to write a letter that will get published. And that's it. Happy writing.